Right, back with another reaction video. This one is another Red Velvet jam here because I really like this group so far. I like all the groups so far, but there's just something about this group in particular that I enjoy. I'm not quite sure what it is yet, but I'll probably figure it out soon. This is Red Velvet with Russian Roulette. Man, I love these girls, man. That was awesome. What a crazy video. Why were they trying to get each other with the piano down the stairs in the giant Rube Goldberg machine, and like what what in the world? That was interesting. That was quite a silly take there. The song is cool. The song is nice. It's very like early 2000s pop. Relatively straightforward chords. I also note that this is a much earlier video. I think the Zimzeller Beam one that was from 2019. and the Feel My Rhythm, that's very recent compared to this, because this is from 2016. So a different sound, I mean, that makes sense because it's from earlier. And I guess the imagery was a bit more like youthful, like there was a lot of sort of like high school anime type of scenes and stuff, they had Itchy and Scratchy in there too, or facsimiles of Itchy and Scratchy. But it was this was a fun video. It's a cool song. It's fun. It's a fun song. Very, very interesting vocal. I would like to see the lyrics to this, just because of the imagery, that I'm getting. Like, what are they saying? Whether about pushing pianos down the stairs and all this. Like, what's going on? But it's fun. This is a really fun video. Let me see. Sound good. That one girl always has like a stoic sort of expression on her face, I think, right? Like, she kind of always has that same blank look. Well, not always, but most of the time, right? Yeah, they're funny, man. They're cool. They're very talented, and I like what they do. I like what these girls in Red Velvet do. A lot of play with the consonant sounds, right? The sort of plosive beep 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 and pup 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 or push and stuff. It just it's fun. It's just fun. It's a little bit silly, like the video, but it's fun. It's a fun, part of the actual vocal work here. This is a funny video. This group is cool. I like them. Why? Fruity Dino Bites, Fruity Pebbles, or a legally distinguished version. You know what I mean? That was cool. That was a bop. That was fun. That was a really fun song. It makes sense as far as the sound for being earlier, from 2016. But it's a fun lyric part. I wish I knew what they were saying to go along with this visual that I'm getting. The mix was not as complex. Good use of electric piano, synth, good use of synth drums. Slight use of effects on certain things, but it's not drowning in anything. It was pretty much just an upbeat in 4 little bop that was reminded me of some early 2000s type of stuff. Maybe like on a little closer to the 2010s, maybe, but still in the aughts. That's fun. I really like this Red Velvet group. So far, everything I've heard. It seems to me like I'm coming along at a point when K-pop is having sort of a renaissance period within its own, genre. Because this stuff does go back to even earlier than 2016. And I don't really, know any of that. But when I read certain articles or comments, right, I get this impression like, because people say, oh, well, this is, they were around back in the day, or, the way they sound now. But it seems to me like the genre, it has to be established, and it has to start. And from launching like an artist or a group, you get all this information about, okay, well, what is popular and what sells and what streams and what do people like. And so later on, you start up another act, right? You have put together another group, and your production and marketing and just everything associated with it, you have like all the information from the previous act, and so you apply everything that works and you build off of it, and eventually the genre settles into this state where it very much knows itself, and it very much knows what it can do. And these groups seem to be like going through that. I could be maybe misinterpreting it. That's quite possible. I am that new at the genre myself, but from what I'm seeing, that's sort of like the impression that I get. And it's cool, it's cool because most of the stuff that they produce is like really good, and it's really fun, and I'm certainly enjoying it so far. Even back in 2016, I still like this Red Velvet track also. So I look forward to hearing much more. But that was Russian Roulette from Red Velvet, a very humorous video.